I don't even know what to say right now. Like, my bracket is absolutely fucked for starters, okay? But we need to go over, like, I don't know, every individual game or what. I just want to talk about some of this. I'm not going to look at any, like, VODs or any replays yet. I probably will after the major. But for now, I just want to talk about what's been going on. Um, Starting off with G2, easy 3-0 over Gladiators. You tried your best. And then G2 and Carmine Corp is the next match, and that came along and they were doing great, as you can see here. I should have said spoilers before this, but if you don't know by now, the major happened yesterday and I will be going over the results, so I'm sorry. Yeah, they got reverse swept, as you can see here. 3-1, 3-2 Aquadome OT, and then KC just came back and honestly looked really good against G2. However, G2 had some leads, but they kind of threw them, and a lot of them came off of the kickoff, which was kind of surprising, seeing how, like, G2, yes, is an aggressive team, lots of offense, blah, 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 but they're actually really good on defense, too, which is, you got to be good on defense if you're going to be a world-class team, so it goes without saying. But seeing them get scored like that on kickoff so much was just like, wow, I that's the last thing I would have thought would happen out of this G2 roster. So if they clean that up, I'm sure they'll be fine. KC, however, no credit taken away from them, as you can see in this round against Furia, annihilating them, man. And I'm gonna do some certified hating. Like, no one on Furia came to play, bro. Nobody. Like, Yans didn't look great. Card, KO, they just got destroyed. I don't know. 2-1. I guess that's a close first game, but I mean 4-0, 5-0. KC played phenomenal. Noli. I mean, it's such a good roster, bro. Super underrated. The results in EU, I feel like maybe they get weighed down by, like, the mental, maybe now that they're at the spring major and they can all have fun and, like, play for real. Like, now they're, like, getting into it. I really don't know why, like, they have bad results in the past, but I'm not surprised they're getting some dubs here on LAN. I definitely thought they would beat Furia. I don't know if I did in my predictions bracket, but I'm not surprised seeing the 3-0. I am surprised seeing the 3-2 over G2, however. So yeah, congrats to them. They get to play V1 on, I think Saturday is the first day with LAN, LAN with the crowd, that is. V1 got there too. They swept Endpoint, which nothing much to talk about there. Moist swept Optic, also nothing much to talk about. That was the very first match of the day. And it just looked pretty standard stuff to me. Moist took care of business. V1 and Moist, I didn't watch much of this game or this series because there was another series going on that was very important to watch, which we'll go over soon. And it looks like they had some close ball games until the very end. But V1 is Moist Boogeyman. They won against them on Winter LAN, the Winter Major. And they won again the Spring Major. So they knock Moist down to the lower bracket. So far we have G2 in lowers, Moist in lowers, and we'll get to the others soon. But pretty crazy so far, right? Com played phenomenal. Beast Mode played great. Torment, the backbone, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So V1 and Carmine, that's going to be a great series. I do expect Carmine to win that, though. I don't know. Version 1, I mean, maybe they could come out and finally have a sloppy, like, a slow day. I have no idea who's going to win this, bro. None at all. It's 50-50 toss-up for me. I want V1, being the NA person I am. But Carmine, I hope they give him a good match. I hope it goes to 5. I just hope it's a good series. All right, the lower side of the bracket. This is the one I was super invested in. BDS Secret. BDS got swept. I don't even know how to describe it. Actually, I do. Seiko, I might get some hate for this, but Seiko was throwing, bro. Like, one of my friends said it was, oh, no, it's Extra. Like, Extra wasn't playing well. And I thought, we both, like, mutually agreed on Monkey Moon was playing great. Monkey Moon, like, had some goals, played great defense, blah, blah, blah. He always plays good, right? It's Monkey Moon. But I thought, man, Seiko was just, seemed like he was out of position sometimes, had some, like, missed touches, just, I don't know if it was, like, LAN or what, but they just did not come out to play. BDS as a whole also. And Secret took care of business. I saw one double tap from Math or Knight, it might have been, and Sadness is insane also. I mean, all three of them are great, but, like, I saw this one double tap, I was like, God, like, good lord, man. Like, this team is crazy. So Secret, really good job at not only maintaining BDS, but just whatever, giving it to them. Pause. And after they swept BDS, they went on to play SSG, which they lost to 3-1. So maybe a little more of what we expected. By the way, Secret versus BDS was the 15 seed versus the 2 seed, which is crazy. That's the greatest upset in all of like Rocket League LAN history. So, yeah, that's insane. Congrats to Secret for doing that. Okay, SSG and Secret. Didn't watch much of that series too. Can't really say much. 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, 0-1 OT. They kept it insanely close though. Insanely close. If you watch this series, let me know in the comments what you saw. I think I caught the very last game for this one. And that might have been it, but I guess I wasn't too invested in this one either. But yeah, I mean, close stat lines all around. I can't really say much about it, although I'm not surprised it was that close because both teams were performing well on the day. SSG only getting 3-2 over Pioneers. Yeah, Pioneers almost had in the bag. I actually watched this one, 2-1, 2-1. They had some kickoff goals. They did win an OT. Maybe this one was like a little, like, maybe discredit them a little? I don't know. Well, what do you think? Do you think it's just SSG wasn't playing to the best of their ability? Because that's what I personally thought it was more of. KCP is a good team. They perform at the last LAN as well with Super Latchy, Banana Head, and Scrub. But I did think SSG was the better team in this case. FaZe Power, FaZe Sweat Power. Not going to go into that. We'll go Team Liquid and Falcons. These are the two series I watched the entirety of. I literally did not take my eyes off the fucking screen once. Falcons and Liquid was insane. Started off with 4-1 Liquid, and well, I don't know. The people I was watching the games with thought it was over. It was wraps. Liquid was looking insane. They look like the fastest team at this major, at this LAN event. And man, I was thinking to myself, like, you know, kind of right. But, however, I definitely knew Falcons was a more defensive team. They can play like insane offense, right? But they can also play better defense than this Liquid roster. And that's exactly what they ended up doing. They started locking down on defense and it turned into more offense. They won the next 3 games. Props to Liquid, though. If they play like that first game and if Falcons didn't play as good as they did, I think they would have had like a much better chance, obviously. But I mean, Falcons was just a better team all around. They were looking very nice. They had very little mistakes in the next like 2 series or whatever. So yeah, that series was really fun to watch. It's the first time we ever got to see Ocal with TRK and Ahmed. They're all like cracked as fuck at the game, as you guys know. And yeah, it lived up to expectations. I was so happy watching this series. But there was another series that was even better. Oh, also, Acronic played really well that first game, in my opinion. FaZe and Falcons was the next one, which was wild. FaZe won the first one in OT, 2-1, and then Falcons won the rest of it too. I want to bring up this point real quick. Same thing with Liquid. The opposing team won the first game, then they won the next 3. In the scrims with the Johnny Boy scrims he uploaded with BDS and what was the other team? Oh, Dignitas, I believe it was. I'm pretty sure Falcons also lost both the game 1s in those series. I know they definitely lost the first against Dignitas, then like won the rest, I'm pretty sure. And I think they lost like the first to BDS. So maybe this team just starts off slow. Maybe they need to like find the rhythm and get in the groove and warm up, all 3 of them. And then once they do, man, like there's no stopping them. So we'll see when this video's out tomorrow or today. Oh, wait, I guess they don't play until Saturday. So we'll see Saturday if Falcons lose their first game and then win the next 4 in their best of 7. Because I don't know. They're crazy, man. I mean, TRK was playing out of his mind both on defense and offense. Ahmed was coming off the ceiling, getting flipper sets out of thin air. And it was just wild. Like, I literally couldn't believe it all I was seeing over FaZe, bro. 6-0 over First Killer, Sipical, and AJ. Like, that is unreal. I know I am just white knighting Team Falcons right now, but oh, what can I say, man? Huge fan. So Falcons SSG, Carmine V1. Nobody ever saw this coming. People had FaZe, people had BDS on this top side, people had Moist, and people had G2. Probably myself included. And now we got this. And then in the losers, we have, you know, FaZe and... I mean, FaZe might have a easier run in this top half, but only one team's going to make it out of this lower half. BDS, Moist, and G2, only one of them's going to make it out of lower round 3, which is insane. And Liquid, too, if you want to throw them in the bunch. Only one of those teams will make it out of lower round 3. And I'm assuming FaZe will be on top, or one of the teams that loses in these rounds will be right here. That's all I'm going to talk about in this video, though. I just want to go over some things real quickly. But gameplay-wise, I'll probably post stuff after the whole major. go like analyze some things or react to some stuff. Who knows? Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to keep up with all of these games, and comment if you want to hear like different thoughts or opinions instead of the way I did it in this video. So yeah, like the video, comment, subscribe. That's the big one. I love y'all. Yeah, can't wait to keep watching this major with you guys. All right, that's it. Peace.